Hey YouTube, is that short guy? I'm sorry I haven't made a video in a very long time. Actually, my plane has been down. I have a 2022 Cirrus SR22T. As many of you know, I was one of the guys that was affected by the airworthiness directive for the Continental snap rings on the camshaft. So originally, like, it happened sometime in February. I had a trip.
Incoming call.
I had a trip planned to.
Incoming call.
I had a trip planned to Louisiana, and that Cirrus sent out that letter and let everybody know that they're grounding their own fleet out of precaution. At that point, it wasn't an AD yet, and so like literally, I rented a plane, and then I went to Louisiana, saw the concert with my wife, and of course, I didn't bring my video equipment because it's someone else's plane. I didn't want to set everything up in that plane. And then I think after we got back from the trip, Cirrus sent another announcement saying that any planes that had over 200 hours could continue to fly. So at the advisory of Continental, so that's what, you know, so then my plane wasn't affected at that point. So I could fly the plane, but I didn't have any trip planned at the moment. So then it happened that week, and then I think the week after that was when the FAA put out an AD saying that all planes are affected. So it was like almost a month and 10 days that I wasn't able to fly my plane. My plane was dropped off at the McKinney Cirrus Center here in kind of based out of Dallas, and it was left there until they could inspect it and everything. So that took some time. During that time, I did rent another plane, another SR22, went all the way from Dallas to Sarasota. I really regret not recording that trip because it was actually a phenomenal trip. And we made it in one leg, caught a nice tailwind at 19,000 feet, and we flew all the way there. It was phenomenal. Great trip. So, you know, today is a very short flight. I'm just headed from Addison to Austin. I just wanted to make sure the plane was okay. You know, I was on the forums every day looking at what was going on, and it seemed like they had to do a lot to the engine. Take things up, the heads had to come off. I mean, things are coming off like left and right. So I know the procedure itself is very time consuming. But my plane also, during that time, also went through 50-hour annual as well. So a lot of things were checked, and I was really nervous, but I guess really I have nothing to worry about. The plane flies actually excellent. It's actually smoother than it was before, I feel like. Maybe it's the new oil, I have no idea, but it feels great. So that's kind of an update why I haven't posted many videos. I am taking this plane next week all the way to the Keys. So I will definitely record that. I'm really excited about that trip, and this is just kind of like a preliminary trip, short trip to Austin. I want to stay the night there, and just kind of make sure the plane flies out okay, and everything's good. So far so good. I have no complaints. I think they did a really good job, and it feels so good to get back in my plane. So yeah, just a quick update. Don't want to bore you guys too long, and I'll get some shots flying. Okay, we're above Waco, and actually I went to school here for university. You can see the Waco Stadium there. The Baylor Stadium, that's my school. It's where I spent 4 years of my life. Cool little town, growing like crazy. Those of you who are not from US,
7231 Quebec has
I'll probably know that story with Chip and Joanna Gaines, Fixer Upper. Yeah, this is
November 31
little
Quebec,
town
Roger.
that I started in.
Last calling aircraft, your steps on taken.
But yeah, we're like
just calling in to say
we're going fast to Austin. I mean, we've got a nice
November
tailwind.
31 Quebec, Roger.
28 minutes left. Quick short flight. Yeah, so far I'm super happy with the results.
Ranger 874.
So on my windshield you can see a little bit of TKS fluid. I always like to prime my TKS fluid every flight, even if it's just for a couple seconds, and let it kind of cover the wings. I noticed on both the rental planes that I rented, I did encounter like very light icing. And both planes took like 5 minutes for the fluid to come out. It had the pressure little cast message on there saying there was a overpressure, pumps overpressured. And I could just tell those owners probably just never run the the TKS fluid. So, yeah, I just suggest like if you have a Cirrus, just run it. I mean, it takes a couple minutes. It keeps it primed, it keeps it fluid.
Mike, clear direct to the airport, descend and maintain 6,000.
Clear direct to the Austin airport, descend and maintain 6,000, 64 Delta Mike. But yeah, so I noticed that they never primed their airplanes, and so this is just really important. I mean, you don't want that fluid to sit there. It's an ethylene glycol. I mean, we use that stuff in the lab all the time. It gets sticky, man. It like clogs stuff up. So yeah, if you have a Cirrus, I would just suggest running it. It's not that expensive. You can get a bunch of that stuff off Amazon. But yeah, for sure, run it.
Runway 18 right out of service. Runway 18 right. 36 left TME out of service. Advise on initial contact. You have information Zulu.
Cirrus 4 Delta Mike, contact Austin approach 127.22, good day.
Austin approach on 127.22, 64 Delta Mike, thanks. Austin approach, Cirrus November 624 Delta Mike with you, 6,500 to 6,000. We have information Zulu.
Cirrus 624 Delta Mike, Austin approach, roger, plan runway 36 right.
Plan runway 36 right, 64 Delta Mike.
360 heading 36 left, we are clear for takeoff.
So used to landing flaps 50%.
There, 2686, runway 36 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 36 left, 2636.
Maintaining that 100 knots. I guess it's just from IR training.
Citation 9 Delta Foxtrot, runway 36 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 36 right, 579 Delta Foxtrot.
Cirrus 4 Delta Mike, if able, turn left, next reverse high-speed taxiway Lima, ground point 9er, see it.
Taxiway Lima, ground point 9er, 64 Delta Mike, thanks.
You bet.
Right out of service.
Thank you, Jim.
Hey ground, good evening, Delta 767 or Gate Alpha 10 pushing with Zulu.
Delta 767 on ground, expect runway 36 left, call ready for taxi.
Thank you, brother.
Also ground, 64 Delta Mike is clear of runway 36 right at Lima, and we're headed to Millionaire.
64 Delta Mike, off ground, taxi Bravo Papa.
Taxi Bravo Papa, 64 Delta Mike.
American 1760, courtesy call, push 24.
American 1760, off ground, expect runway 36 left.
36 left, right.
Ground Southwest 319, ready to taxi. Push 5. South 319, runway 36 right, taxi Golf 1, Hotel Bravo.
Golf 1 Hotel Bravo, we have Alpha, Southwest 319.